How's it going? Brandon Lee here again. I am with one of my favorite filmmakers, Oliver Astrologo, and we are in Shoreditch, London. We are about to do a little filmmaking challenge that Oliver came up with. And real quick, before we get to the challenge, if you haven't checked out Oliver's work, I'm going to put a link here to his YouTube channel and also his Vimeo channel. Oliver has gotten a number of Vimeo staff picks. He does travel videos, so check it out. And yeah, let's get on with the challenge.
Basically, we have 25 minutes. We only bring our cameras. We don't have any drones, any gimbal, any accessories.
One camera and one lens and no accessories. And we're gonna shoot in under half an hour, see what we come up with, and try to make a watchable 30 seconds or so of footage. Let's go out and see what we can find.
The first thing that we need to do now is to create a story. I want to show, for example, the fact that all the people are focused too much on the technology and they are looking at their phones without noticing what's happening around them. And we can create a short story about around them. I think it would be an interesting idea for creating a video, especially when you are in a short time and we have only 25 minutes to do the whole shot.
I already have an idea in my mind of how I want Shoreditch to look, so I'm only trying to capture those moments that support my idea. And my idea is that Shoreditch is like full of energy, everybody is moving fast, talking fast, and I want to capture that. So first of all, my white balance right now is set to 4,000 degrees Kelvin. I see this scene as very cool, lack of intimacy, you know, people on the street, lots of hard surfaces, so I'm going to try to bring that out by pre-color grading it to 4,000. And then I may bring that even cooler in post, or I may warm up certain aspects of it in post.
I always stay in the sun. The sun during the day is the safest way to get the proper balance, especially when you're shooting SLOG2. What is your picture profile?
I use a custom picture profile. It's based on something called TOTOLOVISIon, which was created by a DP named Bill Totolo. Basically Cine 4 with a bunch of color tweaks.
I prefer to stay on the PP7, on the SLOG2.
The standard SLOG2?
Yeah, because I think that I can get more control, especially when I do the color correction.
See, I think that SLOG2 gives me not enough gradations in the skin tones,
yes,
so I can never get it.
Use the SLOG2 only using during the day with a natural light. If you have an artificial light, it's better to switch to another picture profile. You can see what you get from your camera.
Are you shooting regular speed or slow motion?
I think that in this case I will shoot in slow motion. A moment that lasts for a few seconds, when it's slowed down, give you more freedom when you need to cut it to edit. You can improvise it. There's a nice thing that I love from the SONY series, that is focus tracking. Basically, I can track my subject just touching the screen, and the camera will keep the focus on it. Brandon, can you come close to me, please? The subject is always in focus. This lens is quite wide. With the 35mm, if you want to get a more cinematic look, you need to get very close to your subject. I love this aspect because you get more intimacy with your subject sometimes. You get very close. But it's not easy in London because people sometimes get upset when you... How do you get permission from the people when you're shooting them?
Sometimes I don't get permission. If I feel like what they're doing is obviously public and they couldn't expect any privacy, then I'll just shoot what they're doing on the street. If I feel like I'm shooting a more intimate moment, then usually I'll try to establish at least a little bit of rapport with them, either just eye contact, smiling, or I might even go up to them and just fully explain what I'm doing and see if they're okay with it. Is that urine?
I'm using the objects, for example, like this pole, to create some natural transition. I start shooting in the back of the pole, and then I move the camera. I use this element to cover the scene and create a natural transition between one scene and another. We try to use a natural object to frame your subject. Maybe we can use the shape that we can find in this trash bin.
Go out and shoot with one camera, one lens, less than 30 minutes of shooting, and post what you came up with in the comments of this video. Go ahead and post a link to your video. Just put one lens challenge in the title. You can put inspired by Brandon Lee and Oliver if you would like. Have fun. Oliver, thank you so much for appearing on the channel. Once again, here's a link to Oliver's channel if you'd like to check out his work. It's brilliant. And please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.